Generic greetings and welcome to Construction plus Prison-Arcitect plus Alpha 10 Episode 1. If you couldn't guess from the title, if that really didn't give it away, this is the start of our new Prison-Arcitect Alpha 10 series and the start of our new prison. Now, I mentioned in the Prison-Arcitect plus Saves video that the idea from here on in is to have a pretty much 1 month rolling series. So when a new Alpha comes out, we will begin a new prison. That doesn't mean we're just going to abandon the previous one. If it's almost finished, then I'll continue finishing that off and then share it and then move on. All I'm trying to do is not run over the alphas, because having to conform that over in its rapidly changing state, it's totally inefficient and pointless, because you spend 1 or 2 episodes trying to fix it and then it probably inevitably breaks anyway. So we're going to be trying to do a prison in pretty much a month, 1 prison a month. That's the idea. That is the idea. In the reality, it's probably not going to work, but we'll see. We can see what happens. Either way, things are going to run as normal. I'll be taking your suggestions and ideas, etc., and your feedback from the comments and implementing them into the prison. The series, or the episode should I say, it'll probably be longer than before because I'm having to cram more into 1 month, so there'll probably be longer episodes, for good or bad. I don't know how long yet, we'll see. I'm guessing you'll let me know if they're too long or too short, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, this is our new map, so we're going to begin a new prison, and as I mentioned before, we are going to use the planning tool and plan out the entire prison now, okay? So the idea for this episode is I probably won't get any building done, okay? So if you actually just care about building and riots, then please feel free to move on. I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there to show you riots. I've had a couple of them videos myself. But anyway, this will all be about planning this episode, and I'll plan the prison off, and I may do some construction, we'll see. But we're going to be planning all of the prison as much as I can, and then next episode I'll start building. The reason I'll be doing that is so we have a good idea of where we're going to go, and also you can see the prison how I think it should be, and then you have time to post in the comments your changes and suggestions for the next episode before we actually start building foundations and such. So it means you've got a lot more input right at the beginning. That's the idea. So let's just do an outline of our prison first. We're going to have it this size. We'll have a gap of 2 all the way around, like so. And how big is that on the right hand side? It's 76. So what's half of that? That's 38. Is that 38? I think it'll be 38. 38, is that about right? Yeah, it's 38. So our door is going to be 37 in, and cancel that off, and 37 like that. That'll be our door there, and then we can get rid of this. Get rid of that there. And there's our entrance for the prison, dead center. So there's our dead center. I want a little bit. These just show walls, but well, they're just planning, aren't they? So I'm just going to plan these as like little walls. So I'll do that like this. The idea is to have like a entrance here, a door here. Do you want a small door? Yeah, we'll have a small door there, and then we're going to again section it off, and we'll have this bit is like an admin block, this bit is the power block, and also we can have the cafeteria and such. Have not planned this out, by the way. This is literally how you see it is how I'm thinking it out. Okay, so if I'm talking out loud about things that don't make sense, or I'm just sort of rambling, then it's me trying to make my brain work. I do stress try. So if we have an entrance here for these will be doors for the this will be the admin block. We'll do that now. Oh, we need space for deliveries and such, don't we? That's a problem. Should have really thought about that beforehand. Hang on then. As I said, this is pretty much how you see it now. This is getting done live. So right. Where we're gonna have deliveries then. We could just have a big row on the outside here. I don't think you've ever done that. Have like a massive row of deliveries, like all the way down this side. Could you do that? Like that, and then just have that, like, section that bit off as deliveries. That seems a bit stupid. You want it a bit bigger, surely. Let's undo that bit there. Put that back in. Put a door there. And then we'll have deliveries like so. We can have that as deliveries. Does that make sense? Not really secure though, is it? How big's that one then? That's 8 across. So we'll go 8, and then down. Oh, well, we'll cut that bit out. That makes sense. How many gaps there? We've got a gap of 7 and a gap of 7. Yeah, so that should be fine. Seems a bit inefficient to me, actually. Seems very inefficient, doesn't it? Why are we even having this bit there then? We'll just do that. and just have a path running all the way down, like that. And that'll be the that'll be the path there. I won't need walls. I could have walls though, couldn't I? No, we don't need walls. We'll just have deliveries and garbage. In fact, you know what? I can probably do that now, can't I? There's no point in messing about, because we can just go to deliveries, like so. And actually, no, we'll have deliveries on this side, and there's a reason for it. And then we'll have garbage up there. The reason I'm doing it that way... Oh, it actually doesn't really matter, does it? We'll do it that way. The reason I was going to change it is because... there we go. And just because that's annoying me, I'm going to start it and stop it again, just so it doesn't start flashing. The reason I'm doing it that way is so I can have... this is where the kitchen entrance is going to be, around here, I think. And then we're going to have the kitchen... I don't know where we're going to have the kitchen. I always go for like a centralised kitchen, but you can never really make it work. But anyway, there we go. There's the garbage and the deliveries in. So go back to planning tool. And then I want to do that again. No, that. Yep, like that. Go in, and then we can cut these out. And this will be the entrance for, I don't know, certain things like... I don't know. This is where the this is where the admin's going to be. The admin block's going to be, and this is going to be like no, we'll have admin and power down here, and then we'll have like kitchen and stuff up here and infirmary, I think. Anyway, so we'll pull this down like that. In fact, we could probably pull it all the way down like so. If we just do that, if we just block it off, will that do us for now? And then we can have storage. We need a fair bit of storage, don't we? So if we like, I just section all that big lump off there is storage. Do we do that? Or maybe a bit bigger? A little bit bigger, maybe. Like storage. And then, actually, what would be quite good is have this bit as, like, a visitor's area. That might be quite good. But if we bring it out a little bit, like maybe 4 and then down to 14 and then back in, like that, then we can go... I don't know. Don't really know where I'm going with this. But this, you know, this is the idea of the planning tool, isn't it? I really like this planning tool because you can just go, actually, what will that look like? And you just have a, you know, a quick look around. That's 7, that's 6. So 6 up, down, and cut off. Cut that off there. They're about the same, and then we can have like storage, and then we can have visitors. Does that make sense? Is that 13? That's 13, and how big is that? That's 13. Yeah, we could make it a little bit longer, actually. Just one more. Just, you know, like that. And I'll do the same to that one there. There we go. So we'll have, like, this is like a little security area. So, you know, we can have doors here, doors there, and then this is like the entrance to the main prison. Then one of these can be, one of them can be, this, which one's going to be which? I don't know. Let's have storage up here, like that. I'll have that as storage. Then we'll have this as visitors, probably. Do we have visitation here? I think we'll have visitation there. Yeah, we'll have visitation there. So, I need to be indoors. That's okay, right, it's fine. But we know that that's going to be visitation. That storage is shouting at me. I'm probably... These here, these obviously are going to keep shouting at me. I'll just start and stop it. These are just obviously for planning stages now. I may change them and move them depending on your suggestions. Or I will change them and move them depending on your suggestions and feedback. That's the whole idea of this sort of series. I like people's input. And it's, you know, it just seems better. Things work out better that way. Right, so storage, visitation, and then we want the admin block / power block here. But we don't really want an entrance this way. We want the entrance to be outside like that. So what I'm going to do is go to planning, and then sadly you have to go through the garbage to get to this, but that's okay. I don't even need that much garbage. I could cut it off. I really have a thing about making stuff symmetrical. I don't know why, but I just do. And then we'll have maybe like a couple of trees down here as we go in, and then we'll have the main block. So we need... I don't know where we're going to put power, actually. Power can go up there. This is going to be the admin block. So we'll have it come down like that. And then entrance, it'll be here. And then... because this is just going to be walls. That's actually going to be an indoor bit. This is just walls, and then this is outside. And then this is actually going to be a room inside. And then we will put... how many do we need? We normally need about 6, don't we? And what size does our offices required to be? Offices are... can't find office. They're required to be 4x4 minimum. So 4x4 is going to be that. That's annoying, isn't it? what I might have to do is make this bit all here. I might make this indoors. I might have to do that. Let's cancel that out for a sec. Let's try this again. Like I say, this episode and probably the ones is going to be a bit slower than the usual pace, but I think that's okay. Some people will be able to accept that. Some people will be annoyed at it. Either way, surely the people that matter are the people that stick around and want to watch them. If you're one of these people that really wants to watch explosions and stuff, then well, actually, I've had that in the previous series, but you know what I mean. What I'm trying to say, and very unsuccessfully, is that we're about building a nice prison, a good prison, and planning is important, and you should really care about it. Is that going to work if I make walls around like that? That'll work. Office like that. Like that, and then is that going to be a foot? Damn it. It's not long enough. Not big enough even. That. 4x4. Is that the size of office? 4x4 like that. And then we can have, I don't know, we can probably wall it off, can't we? If I go to planning and then walls up here like that, and then all across, and then walls down the center, and then like that. We could still have an outside bit. I like the idea of keeping it outside and then have, you know, these as the entrances like that. That's quite good. Now we need a warden's office, really, don't we? One of them could be wardens. I could even move this office up and have a bigger office down the bottom for the warden. I'm not too sure. How many do we need? Let's have a quick look. Staff. So we'll have to have one warden, which, you know what, I'm just going to hire now, actually. There we go. And I'll just start and stop it. There we go. Just to unlock a couple of things. Start and stop. Oh, and he's actually picked the bottom one down there anyway. So we've got 6 officers, so we need one warden, one chief, one foreman, one psychologist, and one accountant. Or a couple of accountant. Do we need to? That'll do. That'll be alright, I think. 6 officers will do, and then this will put like trees and such around here. Okay, that's done. So, next bit up here, we will have our power block. Yeah, we'll have a power block. So we'll have, we will have a couple of generators, a couple of power stations, which are, what size are they? They are 3x3, okay. So if we use our planning tool, and we, assuming they're 3x3, so, well, that's 4x4, that's silly. If we're assuming they're 3x3, and then we've got, see, the problem is that I want a fence around them, so we'll have a fence here, then I want a gap, and then I want capacitors, and then we'll have them there. Then a gap, that's going to be silly, isn't it? That's far too much. Right, we'll have them there, then we'll have capacitors, then a gap, and then capacitors, and then the next one, and capacitors, and then our water, capacitors, gap, and then water's there. So we've got power with capacitors around, power with capacitors around, and then the water, which we only need one water, but we probably need 2, and then we can pull the cables off and down and out, up here like a spine, and then up. There we go. That's looking alright so far, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, so we need, we'll have an entrance. There's some details that I will be leaving out. Obviously, like things like the entrances here for visitation, because I haven't decided exactly where we're going to put them yet. But again, you know, put them in the comments if you know exactly where. Or if I do something that, you know, you don't like or you think is going to be a bit silly or that I make a mistake, then please, by all means, post in the comments so I can make changes for next episode. Again, that's the whole point in this, all the planning stages here. So, we have storage, we have our visitation, we have our offices, we have our power block, and I call them power blocks, it's where I put all the power and such. We'll put them there, and we'll have switches here, because I'm going to run the cables along and down, and then we can isolate them there. Then we're going to run it up, and then we're going to have cell block top and bottom, I think. I think we'll do that now. We'll have a massive cell block here, and a massive cell block here. There we go. 2 big cell blocks. Right. Might work, might not, we'll see. 2 massive cell blocks. Okay, so, how are we going to do this? how are we going to do this? Entrances are going to have to be scattered along all this, along this bit area, along here, entrances and such. Fairly big ones because I don't want people to stab each other. Oh yes, by the way, I haven't decided whether it's going to be high risk, low risk, or medium risk. I'm pretty much going for medium risk. I assume that this prison is medium risk, so I'm not putting any special features in, like 1,000 guards or metal detectors everywhere. I'm going for medium risk, but if if there's if the consensus is everybody go for low risk or everybody go for high risk, then we'll sort of deal with that next episode and make changes and alterations, depending. But we'll see. I'm going for medium risk. That's the idea. I'm leaving a gap around the outside because it looks good and I can fill it with grass and also fire, because fire spreads and such, and I don't know. I just like a gap. I just like it like that. Right, so there's that there. I'm going to start putting in cells. So what is it? What's the cell size again? I should know this, surely. It's 2x3, isn't it? It's 2x3. So cell 2x3. Yeah, that's going to be good. We'll have minimum size cells. So, like this, I guess. Oh, and the clone tool's broken this series, this alpha as well, which is fun. That's going to be amusing. Do I just build it all the way along and then all the way down the bottom? I think I might just do that, I don't know whether to do like a communal, is that the word? One big shower room and one big canteen, or to do separate ones. Actually, no, I'm not going to do separate canteens. We've seen how bad that goes. Oh, come on, getting sloppy now. Come on, we'll go along all the way down here, and then I'll be doing these cells here. I'm not going to be keeping them all like this. Obviously, I'm going to cut some out to have entrances, because you need entrances to get in. True story and all that, you do. And now, is this going to work? No, we can't get to the end. So what I'm going to do is start working back over and redoing them all like this, because I want to have an entrance halfway about here, and then probably an entrance there. So we'll have a couple of entrances. We'll probably say how many? 1, 2, 3. How many have we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we'll say every 7. Well, it's every 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. 5. Just undo them ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we'll have an entrance like that. Well, I don't know yet. We'll have an entrance there, but I'll count from this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then we'll have an entrance. Here maybe. I don't know what size I can make this. I want to make it at least 2 wide like that, and then we'll start again from here like that. And then go along. See, if I was very good at maths, I could quickly just go, aha, and this is the exact size we need it. But I'm not very good at maths. So, we'll do that, and then maybe this will fit, maybe it won't. I'm hoping it's going to fit. It's not. We're going to have a large area, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do, because I'm a genius, is do that, and have that as our security area. That was totally planned. I totally meant to do that. I don't think anyone believes me. Right, okay. So that's okay. That seems to work. Is that, yeah? That could be alright. I could even make these solitary if I wanted to. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. I'm putting solitary separately because in Alpha 10... Oh, by the way, I haven't really explained the differences between Alpha 10. I will be as I go along when I'm building other things area. But one of the big differences to Alpha 10 is that you get riots. Which well, actually, no. We've always had riots, haven't we? But you get... areas that have been taken over. You get a riot, and then you get areas that have been lost to rioting. So I don't want to put the solitary area in with the same place that, like here, where this is pretty much a high chance of riot. It's a massive cell block. So I don't want to put, I don't want to be putting this. It's in the same sort of place. Anyway, let's carry on doing this as we go. I really have a fascination with this planning tool. I think this is fantastic. This planning tool. This is the first time I've ever planned a prison out from the very beginning. With the planning tool. I mean, to be fair, previous alphas, I don't think it was in the previous alphas when I was doing the prisons. So the high risk and low risk, for example, it was brought in. I think it was brought in It was brought in when I was already using it. Really, yeah. It was brought in after I'd sort of started the prison. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut that down. I don't need it that wide for a security area. I want it that big because then I can have this as a shower area. I might do that. Is that a good idea? It's probably not a good idea, but we're going to do it anyway. So we'll have it like that. Like that. Then like that. And then we'll have this is shower area, maybe? Do we have this as a shower area? I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be enough or whether it'll be a good idea. Like that. Then we'll have showers all the way around it. No, this is getting silly now. We need a... I like the big open stretch area like that. So we could still do that. Like so. Because I'll have the metal detectors and then the grates there are metal detectors. The bane. No, I want this a little bit wider. Oh, I want this a little bit wider, this the shower area, because that's where I had a lot of problems before with violence. So maybe a little bit wider. Maybe, do we go up a bit now? No, we go in a bit there because I don't want to block off this bit here. So maybe in like that, and then along, like that, and like that. I think that's pretty much how I had it before, wasn't it? Yeah, like that, and then we'll have benches down the bottom. Or we could just have benches here, and then we'll have showers. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. There's no point in having it like that. That's silly. That is definitely silly. We'll have showers all the way around here. Then we'll have showers in like a area down there, like that. And put them all the way around. I'm trying to leave it open as possible. Can't decide. This shouldn't be such a big problem trying to do showers, should it? Do we have the entrance up here? Could we just do that? Could we just, like, sort of just cut them off, go up by 2, and then just go along and do that? And then have, like, an entrance there. Like so. An entrance here. Like that. And then an entrance there. Like that. And then have showers all the way along. Benches, shower. I think that'll do us. I think we're done. Right, now the fun part. Mirroring over the side. Mirror, right. I wish there was a mirror tool. I wish there was like a mirror tool you can just go click and it goes woof and just copies it all on that side. Although to be fair, it wouldn't really work. You should be able to copy this little bit here and then copy, like, you know, mirror it over. That's a good cell block. How many people were going to get in it? In fact. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So we're going to get, what's 2 times 14, 20, 34? Fair amount. Oh, plus these ones here. Fair amount. Not too bad. We're not going to go for massive amounts in this prison. You know, I just want it to work. Right, so let's go and start working up here. Okay, let's go. I guess we'll just start copying it. We're going to have to keep zoomed out a bit so we can see that there. Yeah, so we can see this here. I'm paranoid now that I got 2 times 14 wrong. I don't really care. I do care. I actually care quite a bit, but, you know, it's my anxiety kicking in. Right, let's work up to... Is it there? Yeah, it's there. And then we have the entrance of 2, and then we go along. And then we have a gap of 2 for the door, and then we go down. Is that right? It is right. Perfect, lovely. And then we keep going on. Oh no, these work differently. These ones don't, because we work from this side. Like, is it? Yeah, do we? Yeah, we do. Right, like this. This might be the most symmetrical prison that I've ever made. Might be the best looking prison I've ever made as well. So far, it looks really nice. I mean, I don't know how it's going to function. It might be absolutely shit, but who knows? Pull that down, cut them out for the door, and then there. Okay, that seems about right to me. And then we'll work from this side in. 1, and how many cells? I don't know if we're going to put any more cells in than this. We might put like another cell box somewhere in the center. Oh god, it's really difficult to use the clone I forgot the name of it now. The planning tool when you're this far away. Like when you're zoomed out. And then we want that like that. Is it like that? Yeah, it's like that, and then in like that, and then along. like that, and then along, then up. The reason I'm putting this like little lip on it, it's because of the way water works and the way like it can go diagonally. So if I have metal detectors there and grates there, it'll work. Although I have a feeling I'm just going to put double grate and put metal detectors on these entrances. I think that's going to be the idea, because it's just a bit... oh, that's wrong. That's a long cell is long there. It's just a bit risky doing it the other way. So, you know, having metal detectors near the shower. Although, in theory, it's a good idea because it's a lot of... you know, it's where people congregate, and you don't want them congregating when they're holding knives. So you want the metal detectors to find them knives before they congregate, and then they stab themselves, and you know, they haven't got the armor, the invincibility, like crisis sort of maximum strength, maximum armor of the orange jumpsuit. So because that's gone, you know, we might have problems in the shower. But whatever. Anyway, there's them showers put in, and then there's that copied over there. I think that might be... ah, hang on, is that right? No, that isn't right. I've messed that up, haven't I? It's that. Ah, right, there you go. There we go. There we go. Is that right? That seems better to me. I think that's about right. Okay, so there's the both cell blocks in. Power block in. Storage. Visitation. Little bit area here for something we don't know yet, probably trees and sheep. And is sheep in the game? No, that's an Alpha 11 thing feature, I think. And we've got our offices with the warden there. And what else do we need? So we need just off. We need we need a canteen. That would be a good thing. We need a yard. Obviously, any part of this can be a yard. So we need a yard. We need a canteen. We need a cookery area. Well, chefing area, whatever you want to call it. A kitchen, it's normally called from human beings. That's what they call it. And we need... oh, we need washing up as well, don't we? And we don't need execution room. We don't need a holding cell. We don't need a... oh, we need a couple of cleaning cupboards, probably. Which I could probably put around here... right, so where we're going to go for... where we're going to go now? We need an area for the cooks. So how am I going to do this? I don't really want to connect it to storage because then it won't be symmetrical, and oh yes. So I want to have it probably... we'll have this as yard. We'll designate how... no, we won't have that as yard. What we'll have is... we need like a canteen around the centre here. So actually, where's how wide is this? It's 40. So if we make it 20, if we go 20 in, like that, then I know the centre. Yeah, that's the centre there. That's the centre of that. So if we work from 10 off that, and then 10 down, and we work along by, we'll say 18 or something. Does it need to be this large? There's a canteen. I think we'll be alright. Actually, we'll come up with 5 more. 5, it doesn't really matter how wide this is, to be honest with you, because I'm just going to do that. I think maybe that. That'll do as nicely. How wide's that? That's 21. Nah, that's 20. Oh, there we go. So that'll be 20. It's, yeah, it is 20 because I actually mentioned 21 there. 20 by 24. So that'll be our canteen, right slap bang in the centre. I want work area. I definitely want a big work area. But this is our canteen. I don't know if it needs to be that big or not, but either way, that's the size we're going to have it. And then I want sort of laundry in the centre, but I'll put laundry on this side. In fact, we'll do that now. We'll have it. We're going to pull it sort of 8 and down and then in, because we're going to have laundry in the centre. Pull that out actually, like that. We don't really need it like that, do we? No point in having it like that. I just want a little bit sticking out. Like there. How far is that? That is 6. I'm really worried about getting this symmetrical now. 6 and then 6. Like that. And then pull them back. So that's going to be our laundry area. Probably actually make it... probably make it a little bit shorter, but a little bit longer, I think. I think that'll be better, like that. Right, that'll be laundry. And then this, what I'm going to do is have an area like that for work. That's going to be our area for, working and such. Is that in the centre? 18 and 18? 18, 18. That'll be our area for work, because we're gonna have a workshop and such. Because this, I'm going to try, and I do stress try, have this self-sustaining. So I'm going to have this. They're going to be doing everything themselves as much as possible. I doubt it'll function properly. I really don't think it'll work. But we'll see. We'll have this as yard, and this is yard. I think. In fact, you know what? I don't even need to do that, do I? I could probably just have it as I could probably just designate it as yard now, can't I? Yeah, I probably could. Where's yard? Where's yard? Yard. Yard. I've lost yard. Yard. There's yard. And then we'll have it like that. That's going to be our yard area. 2 yard areas. Then we'll pave all this, obviously. Yard area like that, and then we can have this as yard as well. So we need to go back to planning, and we need to do our kitchen now, because this thing doesn't have a kitchen. If we just bring it off like that and pull it down and follow the rough size of that, that's a bit too small in my opinion. Let's make it a bit bigger, like that. I think that'll do us. That'll be a good kitchen maybe, and we'll have entrance there, double door maybe. I don't know. I'll decide the doors later. I can worry about the doors later. Then we'll have a we'll have an entrance there. Ooh, it's a bit risky maybe, having this kitchen away from the storage. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. If doing it this way, we do have one bonus. We do have one really big bonus. That's because I can have people work in the kitchen. Without them having to go to, they can go to storage, and it's nowhere over near the deliveries. Although, to be fair, I still have heard rumours that it's a little bit dodgy when it comes to when the whole when the kitchen, they'll go in and they'll just steal things. So I've still heard rumours that might be the case. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, laundry. We need to, well, put an entrance in it. There's an entrance there, and we're going to put the washing machines here, and then the stuff down there. We have the tables and such. What are we missing? Let's just look at this. Staff door, no. Drains, medical bed. Right, that's it. We haven't got a medical centre, have we? Oh, where am I going to put that? Could put hospital down there. We're actually running a bit short on area now, so we're gonna have to go to planning, and we'll have probably that area. We need a solitary, and we need a we need solitary, and we need infirmary. This is the problem with doing a very small prison, is that I'm sort of running out of space now. So I could probably put solitary down the bottom like that, but I want a solitary block. I might put solitary here, like that. Have a solitary area like that, and we'll have, this is going to be a path that goes round, but then that's probably a bit too big, not really needed. Is storage a bit too big? Do we need a storage as big as that, and do we need a visitation as big as that? I don't think we do. Let's cut it off a bit. Storage like that. And then we will put, if we just cut it off one more, because what I can do that, right? And then have solitary like that. And we got solitary cells enough. We got enough solitary cells in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 solitary. That should do us. I say should. And then over here, how much was that? That was 7 in total. So if we pull it back to no, if it's from the bottom, 7. Go along. This could be our infirmary, and we'll be able to fit a medical bed there, medical bed there, medical bed there. Yeah, there'll be enough in there. So that's solitary. That's medical. I was going to put the solitary over here, but that's right next to visitation. So it doesn't really seem to work that well, does it? When you've got this is your visitation here, which I'll put a little door to, I guess. I don't know, there maybe. Yeah, this is your visitation area here. So you got people in solitary going like being crazy and banging the cells and shaking everything and really kicking off and flinging poo across the room, and then literally between the walls, you go one wall this way, and you've got people visiting their parents, and so parents are coming in, and grandparents, and and the lawyers and stuff, and you can hear like people screaming in this area. It didn't really seem to work. Actually, to be fair, you got a hospital there, so might be someone getting his leg amputated. Either way, this is how we're gonna have to have it. Right. So what are we missing? What is happening is my OCD's really kicking in. We need to get rid of that. There we go. Right. So we have We don't have a holding cell. We don't really need one. I'll just quickly put it in there for the grant purposes. But we got a kitchen. This is our kitchen. We've got our canteen. We've got our storage. We've got our visitation. We've got our infirmary. We've got our solitary. We've got yard. We've got a massive cell block, top and bottom, with showers in. We need recreation, don't we? So let's go back to our planning tool and plan out maybe a very small area here for recreation. We need it so we can have a path that goes down here and then up, but with at least a gap like that. And then we'll have one that goes down like that, so we can probably have a wall there. That'll do us nicely. We can have a one path that goes all the way around both sides. And then that'll be enough on either side for the prisoner's needs for, I don't know, for TV. We'll put a couple of TVs in there, phone booths, etc. We'll put them in there. What am I missing out? I think, well, I haven't got cleaning cupboards, but I could easily make one of these a cleaning cupboard. That isn't a problem. Make one of these a cleaning cupboard, like there, round here. Then we've still got gaps for here. So what are we missing out now? God office. We don't security. Oh, we don't really. Do we need? Oh, that's going to be security there. We haven't got a morgue. I'm hoping we don't need one. I'm really hoping we don't need one. What I might do then for a morgue is just do that, and there you go, morgue. Job done. I think we're about there now. I really think we're about there. This is going to be a massive workshop. We've got a morgue. Let's just go down. Cells. Yes, we've got cells. We've got lots of them. Holding cell. We haven't got any, but I won't be using them. I will use it to get the grant, because you need to have a holding cell for some stupid reason, but I'll just delete it, because we're holding off on prisons until we've actually got the stuff in. Solitary. We have solitary. It is up here. Canteen. We have a big canteen in the centre. Kitchen. We've got one there. Shower. We have two. We got one down there and one up here. Yard. We have 2 yards here. Storage. We've got one there. Deliveries is there. Garbage is there. Execution, we're not going to have one. Workshop, this is going to be workshop. Security, we're going to have one there and one up here. Office, we do have offices down here. Infirmary, we're going to have that one there. Morgue is going to be there. Common room, we're going to have one there and one there. Laundry is that one there. Visitation is here. And cleaning cupboards could be either one of these, probably both of them, in fact. I think that's it. I think we're done there. I think I've got one change to make, though, and that's that I'm probably going to make this. I am actually going to make this a little bit bigger, like that, because I want to have security cameras, and the way to do it is have like one there and one there and one there and one there. I think that'll work out a bit better, and then I will make these cleaning cupboards. Make these 2 cleaning cupboards. I think that might be yours. I could even do that and have a bit more solitary. I don't know. No. Let's not do that. Let's have these as just cleaning cupboards. But then I can have cameras in these. I can have because cameras are out 3, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, and then put 1, 2, 3, and then the guard goes around in the centre there. Yeah, that'll do us nicely. I think that'll do us nicely. We'll find out if it does it nicely, I guess, when we build it. Along and then along. Then cut all that out. I think we're done. I think we're done, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I say ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'm talking to you, one person. But I think we're done, aren't we? Yeah. Garbage, infirmary, morgue, visitation, common room, blah, 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 blah. Everything. We're done. Right. Whew. Long episode is long, actually. And I know this is called Construction plus Prison-Arcitect, and we didn't do any construction, but we've got the planning, which is the main part. Obviously, I will sort of, have a equals planning or something like that at the start on the title, like I always do. But I think that is actually okay. If we open planning, we can see the overall idea of the prison. I think that is quite nice. I'm pretty proud of that, actually, especially for something that I've just thought off, like, off the cuff sort of thing. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments if you think there's any errors with this, any flaws, and I'll happily amend them in the next episode, and then we will actually start construction. I think we'll be alright here. I can see me referring back, doing a flashback in like 10 episodes time when everything's on fire and destroyed. But I think this doesn't look too bad. It looks fine. Whether it functions fine may be a different matter. But again, in the comments, put what you think we should do, what you think we should change, if anything, your suggestions, etc, etc, etc. As always, I thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.